Jehovah-Shammah, the Lord is there. This is the last compound name of God that we come to in the Old Testament. And it's found here in Ezekiel chapter 48, verse 35. And it's a prophecy about one day when Jesus himself, Jehovah, the self-existent one, will set upon his throne, the throne of David in the city of Jerusalem. The Jews, when Ezekiel was writing this book, were in captivity in Babylon, and they were discouraged, they were despondent, they were wondering, where is the covenant God that appeared to our father Abraham? And Ezekiel reminds them, one day, Jehovah-Shammah, the Lord is there, is what the name of that city will be called because of his glorious presence. My friend, God made the same promise to us through Jesus Christ just before he ascended into heaven, when he said, wait for the promise of the Holy Spirit, the gift of the Holy Spirit, and he shall come upon you, and he will be in you, and you will not be like an orphan. I will not leave you alone. Yes, Jehovah-Shammah is for every believer who understands and knows the experience of the Holy Spirit of the living God living within us. Oh, you can take today great comfort in this name. Just as we study the character of God, Jehovah-Shammah, the character of this name of God, he is everywhere. He prevails everywhere. There is nowhere he cannot be found in this universe, my friend. But then the comfort that this will bring us. Boy, you know, I'm overwhelmed often as a pastor that's traveled many times in other places around the world and deal with the situations in families' lives and people's lives, personal lives right here in Roanoke, Virginia. I'm overwhelmed sometimes with the needs of so many people that are around us. I'm overwhelmed with what they are dealing with every day. You know, but I want to tell you, you can meet God wherever you are because he is there. That's the testimony of so many in the Bible. Is that your testimony? Maybe you're like Abraham. He was wandering in life without purpose, and God shows up as Jehovah-Jireh, the Lord who'll provide. Or maybe you're like Jacob, trying to make it on your own, trying to figure it out, and God shows up as El Shaddai, the Lord, who is the God that nourishes you. Maybe you're fearful like Gideon, and God shows up as Jehovah-Shalem, the Lord, your peace. Maybe you feel like you have failed in life, and you're in the wilderness watching sheep like Moses was, and Jehovah, the self-existent one, shows up in the burning bush. Are you oppressed today? Like Joseph in prison in Egypt because his brothers sold him into slavery? Well, he met the God who forgives, and he forgave his brothers. Are you depressed maybe like David because his family's turned against him, his best friends have turned against him, and all has gone just the opposite of what he thought would happen, and God shows up as Jehovah-Rohi, the Lord, my shepherd? Are you running like Jonah, and then you know that God sees you, El Roi, the God who sees? Maybe you feel ruined like Samson or battling like Joshua, and God shows up like Jehovah-Nissi, the Lord our banner. Maybe you're blue like Elijah and you say, I have no reason to live after Mount Carmel experience. Overwhelmed like Solomon as he looked at life from man's perspective. Maybe you feel like you're like a Leah overlooked and Rachel gets picked, her sister, over her. Baffled like John on the Isle of Patmos and God shows up as the revelator. Maybe you're sick like Paul and God shows up to give you comfort with a friend. Maybe, oh God, you're like Martha and Mary, and their brother Lazarus has died, and Jesus walks into the picture and brings him back to life. Maybe you feel like you're walking through the fire like the 3 Hebrew children, and Nebuchadnezzar looks, and behold, there's a fourth in the midst of the fire with them, and it is Jesus himself. Oh, my friend, no matter where you are, what's going on in your life, what you're dealing with, Jehovah-Shammah, the Lord is there. Will you believe? Will you trust? Will you open your heart and your eyes to him today? The Lord is there, Jehovah-Shammah. God bless and have a wonderful day.